Good morning, dear students. Welcome back to the class. We are studying our lesson number 1, that is rational numbers. Okay, what we have completed in the previous lectures. Okay, we have completed subtraction of rational numbers. We completed subtraction of rational numbers. We have also completed addition of a rational number. So addition and subtraction is completed. Okay, so now after addition and subtraction there is a multiplication of rational numbers. Multiplication of rational numbers. Okay, so how to multiply? You have to, okay, so multiplication of rational numbers. How to multiply two rational numbers? You know about how to multiply two rational numbers because you have studied it in your previous classes. So how to multiply two fractions, and I told you fractions are nothing but a rational numbers. Okay, so if you have to multiply the two rational numbers, that is 2 upon 4, sorry 2 upon 3, multiply with 7 upon 11. So what will we do? We multiply our numerator with numerator and the denominator with denominator. So our answer is 2 into 7, that is 14, and in the denominator it's 33. Okay, we do the cancellation also. In this step we do the cancellation also, but in this example there is no cancellation because there is no common, there is no two numbers coming in a common table. Okay, so first of all, what is the formula of, or what is the statement of multiplication of two rational numbers? So you have to write it as product. We call the multiplication as product. हम multiplication को क्या बोलते हैं? Product बोलते हैं. So the product of two rational numbers, the product of two rational numbers, product of two rational numbers is equals to product of the numerators, product of the numerators, product of the numerators, and in the denominator, product of the denominators. Okay, so the statement or the formula for the multiplication of rational numbers is, if you have to multiply the two rational numbers, your statement is product of two rational numbers is equals to product of the numerators and in the denominator, product of the denominators. So I am taking some properties of multiplication of rational numbers. Okay, they are the same as the properties of addition of rational numbers and the properties of subtraction of rational numbers. The properties for all the topics remain same. Some properties are included and some properties are excluded. Okay, so the common property is closure, commutative, and associative. Okay, so we are taking first the property number 1, that is our commutative, closure property. Now tell me what is closure property. Closure property क्या होती है बोलो? Closure property is when you are multiplying two rational numbers, when you are multiplying two rational numbers and if your product is again a rational number, then we say that the closure property follows. कहने का मतलब ये है कि अगर आपने किसी दो रैशनल नंबर्स को मल्टीप्लाई किए हो, अगर आपका आंसर जो आ रहा है मल्टीप्लाई करने के बाद वो भी एक रैशनल नंबर आ रहा है, तो आप बोलोगे कि आपकी जो क्लोजर प्रॉपर्टी है वो फॉलो हो रही है. ठीक है, सपोज एग्जांपल 2 upon 3 multiplied with 7 upon 9. 2 upon 3 multiplied with minus 7 upon 9 and minus 2 upon 3 multiplied with minus 7 upon 9. Okay, so find out the answers of all these three and check whether your answer is a rational number or not. So in the first case 2 into 7 and in the denominator it's 3 into 9, that is 14 upon 27. 14 upon 7, 27. So this is your answer, and 14 upon 27 is again a rational number because rational number is in the form of p upon q, in which q must not be 0. So 14 upon 27 is a rational number, so closure property follows in this case. Okay. Now next is 2 into minus 7. 2 into minus 7 and in the denominator 3 into 9. So your answer is minus 14 upon 27. This is again a rational number because there is no condition given that rational number must be positive. So 14 upon 27 is again a rational number. So now next is minus 2 multiplied with minus 7 and in the denominator 3 into 9. So in this case your answer is 2 into 7 14 and minus into minus plus. So 3 into 9 is 27. Again 14 upon 27. So in all three cases your answer or your product is again a rational number. So we say that the given property, that is the closure property, follows for the multiplication of rational numbers. So the closure property follows for the multiplication of rational number. After that we are taking our second property, that is commutative property. Now tell me what is commutative property. Tell me fast. Anyone have an idea about the commutative property? What is commutative property? Recall it. So, what is commutative property? Commutative property is if you are changing the order of your rational numbers, you are multiplying, your answer must not change. अगर आप मल्टीप्लिकेशन कर रहे हो तो आपके दोनों रैशनल नंबर्स का अगर आप ऑर्डर चेंज करते हो तो आपका आंसर चेंज नहीं होना चाहिए. सेम एग्जांपल अगेन 2 upon 3 multiplied with 7 upon 9. Your answer is 2 into 7 and in the denominator it's 3 into 9. So your answer is 14 upon 27. Okay. So if you are changing the places of your rational numbers, that means 7 upon 9 is multiplied with 2 upon 3. The fraction, the rational number at the second place, we write it at the first place, and the fraction which is at the first place, we write it in the second place. So our answer is 7 into 2 and in the denominator it's 9 into 3. So your answer is 14 upon 27. Again, so in both the cases when you are changing the places or the order of your rational numbers, your answers are same. That means you can say that just like the closure property, commutative property follows for the multiplication of rational numbers. आप क्या बोलोगे? क्लोजर प्रॉपर्टी की तरह ही कम्यूटेटिव प्रॉपर्टी भी फॉलो होती है रैशनल नंबर्स के लिए. After that there is a third property. Which is third property? Your third property is associative property. Which is your third property? Your third property is associative property. Now tell me what is associative property? Associative property is if you are changing the grouping of your rational numbers at that time, your answers must not change. Suppose your rational numbers are minus 1 upon 8, 2 upon 4 into 3 upon 6. These are the rational numbers you have to multiply but changing the grouping. So I will take two cases in which in the first case I group the first two rational numbers. In the first case I group the first two rational numbers and left the third rational number, and in the second case I group the last two fractions and left the first fraction. So your second case is minus 1 upon 8 into 2 upon 4 multiplied with 3 upon 6. Okay. So if you are, you know that if you have to solve any question, you have to apply the BODMAS rule there. You have to apply BODMAS rule there. So you will solve the bracket first, and according to that your answer is minus multiply with 8 into 4, multiply with 3 upon 6. So your answer is minus 2 upon 32 multiply with 3 upon 6. So your answer is 2 ones are 2 and 2 threes are 6. Okay, so your answer is 3 upon 96, that is minus 3 upon 96. So in your second case, your answer must not change. Your answer must be 3 upon minus 3 upon 96. If your answer is minus 3 upon 96, that means associative property holds for or follows for the multiplication. So in second case, minus 1 upon 8 multiply with minus 1 upon 8 multiply with 2 into 3 and in the denominator 4 into 6. So you can cancel here. 2 ones are 2 and 2 twos are 4. 2 ones are 2 and 2 twos are 4. So your answer is minus 1 upon 8 multiply with 1 into 1 and in the denominator 2 into 2. So your answer is minus 1 upon 8 into 1 upon 4. So your answer is minus 1 upon 32. Now you can say that ma'am, in both the cases answers are different. Okay, you can say that in both the cases your answers are different, but we can convert this fraction into shortest form, that is 3 ones are 3 and 3 32s are 96. So our answer is minus 1 upon 32 in this case also. तो आपका आंसर इस केस में भी माइनस 1 upon 32 ही होगा. Okay, so answer in both the cases is same. So we can say that the associative property holds for the multiplication. Okay, so the closure property, commutative property as well as your associative property follows for the multiplication of rational numbers. Now what is your fourth property? Your fourth property is multiplicative identity, same as the additive element. Okay, now tell me, if you are multiplying any number or any rational number with a number, suppose your rational number is 3 upon 4. Now tell me by which number you are multiplying your rational number so that your answer must be 3 by 4 again. आपको ये बताना है कि आप 3 by 4 को ऐसे किस नंबर से मल्टीप्लाई करोगे कि आपका आंसर अगेन 3 by 4 ही आए. तो आप ये बता सकते हो कि 4 को आप किस नंबर से मल्टीप्लाई करोगे so that your product must be 4 again. Tell me fast, what is the element you multiply or what is the identity by which you multiply your 4 so that your product again is 4. So that number is 1. Okay, so that number is 1. That means if you are multiplying your rational number with 1, your answer is again that rational number. So we can say that the multiplicative identity is the 1, the number 1 itself, because the product of 1 and any rational number is again that rational number. क्यों बोल सकते हैं हम 1 को multiplicative identity? Because when we are multiplying our rational number with 1, our answer is again that rational number itself. Okay, आप किसी भी रैशनल नंबर का 1 से मल्टीप्लिकेशन करोगे तो आपका आंसर 1 आने वाला, सॉरी वही रैशनल नंबर आने वाला है, इसलिए हम बोलेंगे कि जो 1 है वो मल्टीप्लिकेटिव आइडेंटिटी है. सो 1 इज कॉल्ड द मल्टीप्लिकेटिव आइडेंटिटी. आफ्टर दैट योर फिफ्थ प्रॉपर्टी इज इफ यू आर मल्टीप्लाइंग एनी रैशनल नंबर, इफ यू आर मल्टीप्लाइंग, हियर आई राइट 1 एंड वी राइट इट एज मल्टीप्लिकेटिव आइडेंटिटी. If you are multiplying any rational number with 0, tell me what will be your answer. If you are multiplying your rational number with the 0, what will be your answer? If you are multiplying rational number with 0, your answer is always 0 because the multiplication of 0 with anything is a 0. 0 का मल्टीप्लिकेशन आप किसी के भी साथ कर लो, आंसर आपका 0 ही आएगा, फिर वो रैशनल नंबर हो, होल नंबर हो, natural number हो or anything else. Okay, now after that there is the sixth property, that is multiplicative inverse. Multiplicative inverse is nothing but the reciprocal of a rational number. Multiplicative inverse कुछ नहीं होता है, वो होता है reciprocal of rational number, and the reciprocal of a rational number means if your rational number is 4/7 or minus 3/8, so the reciprocal of 4/7 is 7/4, and the reciprocal of 3/8 is 8/-3, or you can write minus 8/3. You can place minus in the denominator as well as numerator because you have to just place. अगर आपको reciprocal लिखना है तो आपको कुछ नहीं करना है, numerator and denominator को interchange करना है. So if there is a negative rational number, so the reciprocal or the multiplicative inverse of a negative rational number is a number in which you can place your minus symbol in the denominator or in the numerator. The meaning of both are same. आप नेगेटिव सिंबल को न्यूमरेटर में भी रख सकते हो, डिनोमिनेटर में भी रख सकते हो, आपका आंसर सेम ही आएगा. एंड रिमेंबर दैट व्हेन यू आर मल्टीप्लाइंग अ रैशनल नंबर विथ इट्स multiplicative inverse, your answer is always a multiplicative identity, that is 1. That means अगर आप किसी भी रैशनल नंबर को उसके रेसिप्रोकल से मल्टीप्लाई करोगे तो आपका आंसर 1 ही आएगा. So these are the 6 properties of multiplication, that is closure, commutative, associative, multiplicative identity, multiplication with 0, and multiplicative inverse. Okay. Now there is a property, we called it as a distributive property, which I told you in next lecture, and we are doing the exercise 1C in the next lecture. So till you have to complete the exercise 1B in your note. Okay, so till then, bye, take care.